Hey you guys, I have a divine masculine reading for us. I wanted to know for 4-1 what energy the divine masculines in the collective that I channel for are in right now. Let's remember that there's different waves. There's not really different twin flame collectives, but there's different waves. So this may or may not be for you, but take it if it resonates, and if it doesn't, that's okay. So the last card is a union card. They know what they want. They're headed in this direction. This is the Hierophant. The Hierophant represents long-term commitment. It could be through legal marriage, or it might be untraditional, like, basically not getting married. But regardless, it's commitment. It's basically just if you're going to go the traditional route or not, it doesn't really matter. It's also a spiritual teacher. That's why it says teacher on here. So your masculine is going through a spiritual awakening, and he knows that what he wants. But right now, he's going through an ego death, and it's still bringing up some wounds that need to be healed and released. Okay. So I feel like a lot of masculines in the past month with the eclipse gateway and the end of the astrological new year and all of the other astrological events going on. There was some big stuff recently, actually. I just posted about it. Because I shared it. I don't have it memorized, so you got to look at my Instagram for that. Sorry. But there was a lot of stuff recently bringing out or initiating big karmic cycle endings. So they're going through a moment right now. This is the death card, the release, metamorphosis. They're going through their tower moments, really like being pushed to let go of anything else that's holding them back, to fully let go of karmic situations that are holding them back and keeping them stuck. Even if they are in a reunion phase with you and they're gradually moving forward, there's still something pulling at them that's been keeping them from fully moving forward. So they're going through this huge ending of those processes, we're going to say. And it's bringing up stuff that they are being forced to release. This is the 5 of Cups. So they're struggling with any residual negative feelings around that. It could be shame, guilt for not seeing things more clearly soon, for not having clarity about certain situations, or for not taking steps or taking action sooner. You got to let them purchase out. You can't force things to move forward sooner than they're meant to. Okay, this is the Strength card. It also says the Force here. You can't force things along at the way that you want them to happen or in the time frame that you want them to happen. And if you're trying to, you're not ready yet either. Okay, you need to focus on your inner union, understanding the bigger picture, and trusting that they're going to get through this phase. They're going to come out the other side, and they're going to be ready. So trust it. Okay. I thought you guys might like to see how I shuffle and pull my cards. I don't usually record that because I think it's a waste of video time, especially when we're in the day and age where 3 minutes is all you get for any type of algorithm reach. But let me show you one time so then you can see it. So if I feel like they need a normal shuffle, I'll do that first before I start shuffling like this. And then I say it in my head, but this time I'll say it out loud for you. I command, declare, and decree that my normal intentions and commands are reinstated. I command, declare, and decree that I have absolutely zero interference from any people or beings who are not of the highest light or for our highest best across all time and space 1,000% of the time. I command, declare, and decree that I am 100% completely surrounded by my 100% impenetrable and sealed cloak of invisibility and protection, guarded by the sacred gatekeepers of the Great White Brotherhood, only of the highest light and for our highest best, and connected to my temple and sanctuary. I command, declare, and decree that I am only speaking to the one and only true Elohim, divine source energy, only of the highest light and for our highest best. I command, declare, and decree that I am only receiving absolute 100% purest, highest, utmost, honest, accurate truth, only of the highest light and for our highest best 1,000% of the time. There was almost a jumper there. If it had jumped, I would have taken it. Okay, now, give me a little more insight. Divine source energy, only of the highest light and for our highest best, 1,000% of the time. Give me a little bit more insight into the energy of the divine masculines right now. This is the Oracle of the 7 Energies, which is a really awesome deck connecting to the different chakras that can tell us, see, that's a jumper, I'll take that. That can tell us what the masculines are feeling, where their headspace is at, where their heart space is at. Another jumper. And great big love. And And I forgot what I was going to say because I got distracted. Okay, I'm going to finish shuffling, pull my cards. Oh, I should do that because I'm at 2 minutes. And then I'm going to actually tell you what the cards mean in the next video. I feel the rhythm, so I have to stop talking so I can finish feeling it. Okay, then when I finish, I literally like feel when to finish, which I can't even tell you, explain that other than my OCD, patterns, intuition, all that. I hold the cards against myself and I very lightly hold the end of the deck and allow it to cut itself. Really, to, in my mind, allowing spirit to cut it. I take the card in the middle, the card on the top, and the card on the bottom. And then sometimes I'll also do one last and take one more card from the middle. Okay, so go to the next video for what the cards mean and are. We have 6 cards here. Normally I would get 4 from a quick pull like that, but we had 2 jumpers, as you saw, the Power of Purpose and Great Big Love. If I want a longer reading, then I will just keep doing the one shuffle and pull, like let the decks cut itself in the middle. I can't talk. Okay, so we were looking at what is the energy of the divine masculines. They have been in this root chakra energy, roots of abundance, focusing on anchoring themselves in the physical material world, feeling secure in their lives, and feeling like they have something to bring to the table, to come forward. Even if they're not running anymore, even if you're in the reunion stage, they might still be feeling like they need to make something of themselves before they're ready to 100% move forward with you in complete union, because the divine feminine they have on a pedestal and they don't want to let her down, and they don't want to half-ass or just not feel fully ready. So that's what they've been working on. In the meantime, spirit has been putting them through experiences to basically do the next 3 cards. Okay, so first we have the time machine, also root chakra. This is all about letting go of 3D conditioning and inherited patterns ingrained in us by family, culture, society, religion, etc., etc. This is about honoring the past, but not letting it keep you stuck. So what were we talking about with the ego death? They're being forced to release, to gain clarity and release karmic cycles that have been holding them back. And this is also about integrating the lessons, which goes along with the karmic cycles. Then with beyond the power of purpose, solar plexus card, it literally also says letting go of conditioning. I was shocked at some of the meanings that I didn't notice before. Healthy self-esteem. I love this because so many masculines struggle with insecurities and feeling unworthy, because they're usually avoidant attachment and they usually have major abandonment wounds and traumas from childhood. So they don't feel worthy of their feminines, and that's why they run, and that's why it takes them so long to feel secure in themselves and ready to move forward. So I love that it says healthy self-esteem. That makes me so happy for them. It makes me feel like proud and happy that they're healing. So it's letting go of the conditioning, healthy self-esteem, understanding their true purpose, and celebrating their uniqueness in the world so that they can move forward in positive ways finally. Then we have Beyond the Ordinary, crown chakra card. Trusting in the invisible world, learning to trust in spirit and understanding that everything is happening for a reason and a purpose, even if it doesn't make sense, even if they can't understand it logically. And just allowing it to happen the way that it needs to. They're going through that spiritual awakening process that is helping them to be able to start moving forward with intention, feeling empowered to make the choices and changes that they need to make for themselves, because they have this great big love with you. It's all about unconditional, harmonious, profound, deep love that changes you. So they're headed in the right direction. Hey you guys, I have a quick reading for you from the Cosmic Journey Oracle. First, we have you cannot pour from an empty cup. Spirit wants you to know that you can't heal someone else when you aren't healing yourself. You can't take care of somebody else when you're not okay. It's like how on an airplane, they tell you to put the oxygen mask on yourself first before you put it on your kids. You have to take care of yourself first before you can take care of everybody else. And if you don't, your soul will force you to, your body will collapse and your soul will force you to. So don't feel guilty about making time for your own self-care. Spirit wants you to ask yourself what truly fills your cup, and what can you do daily, weekly, monthly, yearly. Make a list and start incorporating it into your days. The next card is your effortless effort is fully required. Effortless effort. This is about being in a state of flow and surrender. Finding a balance between action and surrender, because the action, the 100% effort, is for yourself, because meaningful work is a reward for yourself, but you need to detach from expectations from how others are going to react and not worry about what other people think or what they do in response. Just put in the full effort for yourself, and it's effortless because there's detachment from expectations and you're fully in a state of surrender. Notice we had 2 blue cards, throat chakra, and now 2 green cards, heart chakra. Next, we have right into this reality. So Spirit wants you to recognize that every day, every week, every month, it's a blank page, a new opportunity to start fresh, writing writing your own story. I was going to say your next chapter, but it might not be a chapter. Maybe it's a continuation of the story. But it's you writing your own story. But Spirit wants you to know that journaling aligns you with your highest essence, like automatic writing. You connect with your higher self and your intuition from writing. So Spirit wants you to literally write it out. Write out what you want to happen next. And specifically, start by identifying at least one specific thing that you want to see within the next month. You can also write how the universe could conspire to start manifesting it for you, but also be open to all possibilities so that you don't limit yourself as well, or limit the universe. Also, don't limit yourself. Dream big and write down all your dreams. Lastly, we have I am galactic starseed blooming. We are in the process of remembering our true selves and blossoming and coming to life. But what does blooming need? It needs nourishment. So make sure you're nourishing yourself. Make sure you're nourishing the seeds of yourself that have been planted, that you are planting. Take 3 nourishing actions today to help yourself and your soul path and purpose blossom, and add them into your life regularly.